everybody. Welcome back to Dream Daddy. It's been a couple weeks since we last played this game. I finally have some more time to get back to this, and I think before we get to this current point in time, we have to take care of another snippet of the recording session, so we will make a jump cut right about now. We're gonna hang out with Craig today. Craig, he's a dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it. Let's see, beer pong, blah blah blah, scaling huge, blah 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 blah. Alright. Isn't he, who's married? I don't think Craig is married. It's one of them is married, but like you don't want to go hang out with like Mary's husband. Alright. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Alright, Craig. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. What that just say I accidentally clicked. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang out soon. It might be a little different from our old weekend long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. Let's just see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to be making a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and brought me all the gear and then you just took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hit on the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks to me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Okay. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kids' softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. So when do the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course, not because I take out the joy of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out to the field. I see Craig by the dugout with the clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot, a pancake. Hi, Craig! Oh, bye, Craig! Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks? It's kind of cool, you're a pancake. Choke up on the mat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. What's important is that you're having fun! Go friendship and kindness! Dad, could you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice on that papaya? Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda! We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's pretty good with kids. Keg stand Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball now and no one has to run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out to the center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and it hits her straight on the forehead. See, it's a completely justifiable fear! The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. She catches her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down for a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up at this point. I see the outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory, and oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I'm dead. I'm dead. And then the game just repeats. And then Amanda wakes me up and it's the beginning of the game. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring in my amazement. Oh, I just closed my eyes. I caught the ball. You saved me.
Yeah.
I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands.
Oh.
Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who is talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. We've been working hard all season. It's been great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello! Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? Which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd do that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests. I usually throw rocks and stuff when people get mad and I just tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Z, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jump into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team out to get pizza. Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense! The girls won! What sort of celebration would it be without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Thick! Amanda and I share a look. Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes to hang along? I said that with the wrong voice. The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Huh. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What?
Huh.
What? It's a real place. Thirsty's Pizza. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and put taco fillings inside? Ah, pizza co's. I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic. Our bodies were more younger back then and more elastic. More able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a piece of that. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating a salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad! A different mom walks up to us talking to Craig as if he weren't even here. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after him. It definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all the angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Smokescreen Martha, tag team Amanda, create a diversion. Diversion! I pull out the first thing that comes to mind. Who watched the Long Paul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers last night? There we go. I've been looking forward to that. What? Callum and Flint Dogbone visited the truck stop that was also a cemetery and led an exorcism of a ghost that was haunting the hot dog grill. Amanda and I nudge Amanda for support. There was also a demon hunting one of the bathroom stalls and it kept throwing poop on the wall. Pretty scary stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a good chance there's a non-paranormal explanation for all that, but still, quality television. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that either. Wow, we have so much in common. Damn. She turns her back onto me to talk to Craig. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm talking to Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course, but I can always use help watching after everyone tonight, if you're not actually doing anything. Wow, this lady is looking for the gold. Hey. Ha! It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine, I swear! If we have to buy it! Martha storms off towards her child. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all the sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! Oh. Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Whew, well, I think I have time to... I think I finally have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy. Nice. Only like on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh, man.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Oh. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off of his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Yeah, and I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting really dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left with to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop a coin in pinball? You know it! Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot to get to work. Yeah, and I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she does take after her father. You're pretty good. Oh, don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just to be able to watch. You're friends of Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah. We went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? Oh, that's so interesting, dude. So do you know if he's, available? Oh, honestly, I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it just seems so much work, to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God, all of a sudden the buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
Whoa!
You stone harpy. What?
Ugh.
I said I have to go over there now, and put I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda.
Bro.
Sorry, you need every character here because it's there's only her on the screen, but there's 3 people talking. Bro, what's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes to Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promises me that she'll keep the couch warm for me and head home. Cool. Oh. Cool, we're alone. Alone time with Craig. Seriously, that scene was actually kind of annoying me a little bit. It was just too many people, but not enough people on the screen. I just want to know, who's all here. Create the scene. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all. Oh, well, the baby. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls over 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me I can't believe I'm looking back at my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know how anyone else could pull off a rare horizontal keg stand. It was a great feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. The business. So you run a business now? Yep, we sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming out with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, but sweating sounds like he'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand and I'll mow my lawn. And that is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to. Yes. Ask about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure out things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. It could be that the only thing that have ever happened to me, and I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Let's ask about coaching softball. So was softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? Well, I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did, the more I saw how much I meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick, and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. It's nice out there. Here. Quiet. Must be a good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
Oh.
Christ, Janet. Yeah? That was, a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Peace and quiet. That's hot. What the hell, man? That hot silence.
Bro.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday, but more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
I don't know.
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you.
Oh.
So the moms I can hit on. So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. The right person will come along eventually. You don't have to rush it, man. Things will fall into place for you, and someday you're gonna find someone who cares about your kids just as much as they care about you. Bro, that's so sweet. While I'm distracted and I miss the softball and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Oh God, is he like on top of me right now? He's like, I don't know how to picture it. You know, it's like I fell down and they fell down on top of me, and it's like, oh, now our faces are right in front of each other. This is weird. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
I don't know.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. What the hell? You would be so lucky. I mean, I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you. Well, Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on the softball field really hot, or is that just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to and got broken up by a helicopter?
Bro.
How could I forget that? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot, and there were a bunch of cops, were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk to them for about 30 minutes. You told them that you were interested in joining the academy.
Bro.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me in for a hug, or at least as much as I can manage with a baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. Okay, been on 3 dates. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might as well do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. How many freaking shows do you guys watch? Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda? Is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit in a giant pile of money of my 20 dogs and also have a strong, mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Aw, Dad, you did this with your art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots? Empty parking lots in practice. Dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. All right, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, all right? I'll let them know you said hey. All right. Date complete with Craig. Did I do good? I think I did good. I don't think I had any bad points. Maybe it didn't last long enough. I'm assuming S is good.
For sure.
Hey, what did it say? Whatever. That one wasn't as fun. So far, I'm liking Robert so far. That's the most... It's the badass random adventure just getting into trouble. So far, he's the best one. And welcome back to the present. I believe we just finished dating Craig. I believe, I mean, obviously you guys know, but it's been a couple weeks for me since I last played, and my beard has magically just trimmed in the middle of the video. But so far we've gone on a date with Robert, we've gone on a date with Matt, and we've gone on a date with Craig. I feel like at this point, I can cycle through all the different dads, or I can go on a... Actually, I think I want to go on a date with every single dad before I start going on second dates. Just that way I can get a taste of all the different storylines. I feel like taste is the worst word to use here. I think I want to go on a date with Hugo. Let's visit Hugo. Hugo Vega. He's a middle school teacher, high school teacher's writer. Okay, let's send a message to Hugo here. I remember we hit each other off. We hit each other off pretty well in the high school. A high school is the worst place to meet, I would think. If you're like way up there. Obviously, if you're, you know, you have the high school sweetheart thing going on, I guess that's okay, but meeting, well, I guess, I don't know, maybe you're a single parent and you meet another single parent and, you know, both your children go to a... Okay, it's acceptable to meet at a high school if you're at a parent-teacher conference or a parent-teacher night and you happen to just meet another single parent. Anyways, I'm getting on a tangent here. I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hello. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me. And I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called sick. Oh boy, is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? Uh-oh, is indeed my reaction to that. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for, and they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you?
Aww.
Bad, but nobody likes middle school. I liked middle school to an extent, but that's my opinion. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. It was moody. It was definitely moody. That's my experience. I was a very moody child, and I didn't do my homework a whole lot, and I got addicted to Xbox Live. That was I guess my rebel years, if I even had that. Everyone sucks, no self-awareness, it's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40+ hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I just explained it. I don't remember. I didn't like it. I had my first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs. You hurt me, and I'll never forget. What'd she do to you? I stare off into the middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated, and the 3 times that we held hands between class periods. Then I remembered the bitter betrayal. Her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham. Him making me eat dirt in front of her. Jesus. I don't want to talk about it. See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone this middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go to was the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you don't eat clam chowder anymore? Because of that experience? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like you could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with some cool fish. That's why I'm going. I'm going for the fish. Amanda and I get weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What, are you worried that a whale's gonna pop out and touch tank? Yeah! What, are you worried that a whale's gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, but they have penguins there. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit back at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. Goodbye, Amanda. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at wit's end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo!
I don't know.
It's been a debacle all morning. They're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming. And I'm sure you know the case of all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar.
Oh.
Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Hugo walks over to the gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground, playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start.
Oh.
Can you guys put your phone away? All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo. They then go back to texting. At least they're quiet. Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can see it. There's no way they're too busy talking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. He's not trusting. You need to trust your kids. The class started filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, there will be a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet?
Hey!
Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment of reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. God damn it, they're messing with us. Teacher hacks, I like that. I've had stuff like that before. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does an aquarium have to do with books? We just did a unit on the old man in the sea. Nothing quite like introducing the kids to the feudal perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Oh!
It gives us a little time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Whoa.
Oh.
Their spines are venomous too. Hair is hard. Why did I say hair? Nature is hardcore.
Yes.
I can't read tonight. You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. And they just, like, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis. Cool.
Oh.
Nature is wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, you see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the The blue-nosed wiggly fish. Yeah? Did you know that? Paranormal fish... Yes, we have to do paranormal. This fish sleeps upside down, but contrary to popular beliefs, it's not an actual vampire. That's the vampire fish. Wait, are you serious? Serious as a heart attack. That is such a weird phrase. We're talking fish here. There's no time for jokes. That's a clownfish. Oh. So I just openly lied to him. Okay, well, this date's going well. It's not even a date, technically. Right. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Nice, taking selfies with sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over Capri Sun. I walk around the room reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside the enclosure. After a while, I look around to see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in a childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me start staring. Wow. I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? Are those two sharks kissing? No, Z. One's eating the other. Well... oh yeah, well. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs could have for my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls a sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. You want to pet some stingrays, Z? Huh? Want to pet my rays? Oh, I think I'm good. Don't worry, I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun. Pet my rays and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they'll probably bite me in my delicious hands. Seriously, I'm saying well-moisturized hand, my delicious hands, if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have their barbs removed. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank. Slowly dipping my hand into the cold water, I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See, not so bad. Feels like my fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank and get a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke some fun at the urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. I don't know what a carapace is. Carapace. My hands brush against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish, not my dick. Sorry, I just got a little carried away with something. Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why's that? Oh. Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold, are you putting fish in your backpack? Susan! Susie, get back here! Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Wanna tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Wanna tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. I'm not afraid to hit a child. I think that would end the date right there. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. Let's do that. Bad cop. I had a bud go down for that once. He came out a changed man. Said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move. Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside where he's gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, the hands where we can see them. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surround us.
Yes!
Look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. Oh boy. That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back onto their phones. Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Okay. Man, we thought we had it hard. I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. However many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Oh!
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible wherever I can. Or whenever I can. I think that something shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out about the more things we don't understand every day of our lives. I read that terribly. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Because Canada. Do we get to see the penguins? Hey. Yes, we get to see the penguins. Are there penguins in the Arctic? I thought they were only in Antarctica. Well, I could be wrong. I don't know about my Arctic and Antarctic life. Hell yes. We're gonna see the penguins! I had a friend in middle school, actually, who was obsessed with penguins, so this is funny. Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time because of penguins. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad. Whoa. Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure! Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see a door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans your school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody! I have an announcement. The whole room turns towards Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run to the enclosure and I'm greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst! Hey! The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from cold. You can't be in here! Neither can you! I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just ended up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds! Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Why, these guys are so activist. Where are they even going to go? They're gonna just live in my closet. Look, I don't even have time to argue about this. We have to get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions, so they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The kid is starting to lose interest. The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Bribe her? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking bribe her. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well I have $12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other $8 later and we have a deal. We moved to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realized there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Oh no. This is not romantic. Oh boy, what? Block that bird! Oh, I just realized I have to slap them, okay. Oh no, why is the penguin flying? This penguin is rogue! Oh no, it got out! A penguin escaped! That's not good, did I lose? Oh, you throw hands at them! I thought I had to wait until I got to the door. This is weird. This is animal abuse! This isn't right! Oh my god, you can't stop them. There's too many of them. I can't push them all back. Why do they all want to leave? Do they not like it here? Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Stop reinforcing each other. Stop it. Bribe that tween. I think I did it. Oh, shit. She got the money? Okay, now close the door. See, that's all you have to do is close the door. I don't know why. Whatever. Mission complete. Penguins, I think only one escaped, right? One. That's not too bad. Two didn't escape, so they can't go out and repopulate. It'll... Nah, that's dark. That's too dark. Whew, glad that's over. Just in time, too. Looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech. And that's why I think penguins are some of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have a dead penguin on your hands, and one escaped. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. You almost murdered them. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
Whoa!
What? Oh, crap. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose that they can compare animal thief notes. Oh. You're not off the hook, Molly. Z, did you just bribe a child? Maybe. I bribed a child. You can't play by the rules when there's penguins on the line, Hugo. Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth that I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I could go back. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. Wonder if I should have just been straight up and said, I bribed the child. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey! Hey, Z. Thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. This is actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time and make it up to you. You like cheese boards? I hate cheese boards. Come on, I just want like an actual meal, man. There is nothing. No, that's a little cheesy. I love cheese boards, I guess. That's the only positive things. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure these kids don't steal anything else. See you around. Is that it? It's over? That was not even a date. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud? He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Dad naps. Am I already gonna go back to another date? Date complete! That was not even a date! I don't think I did great there. I don't think I got a good score. Yeah, a
not
B.
Bad.
A B. It was definitely not going to be an S because I had one bad moment. It wasn't even that long of a date, I felt like. There was nothing like remotely romantic. It's not like it was ever acknowledged as a date. All right. All right. Okay. Let's check out Brian. We're gonna go on a date with Brian. Hey, I'm Brian! That way I could do that guy's voice. I like doing that guy's voice. We're going to see Brian. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging with Brian anymore. But it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. Alright, I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey, Brian! Great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. Wait a couple minutes until the ding comes from my computer, and a message pops up on the screen. It's Brian! Let's see what he has to say. Hey, man! Always love a good burger with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring out the girls and have a little friendly competition. Rock on, Brian. He signed his name. That's cute. He's professional. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I could crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since I was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I'll type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and the place, and we'll be right there. Hey, Amanda. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice, but I know my backswing leaves something to be desired. But I think I could keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo, let's do this. Alright. This is a weird mini golf course. What the hell is this angle? It's all curved. You ready for this? Alright, matey, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this is a mini golf. Because this mini golf course is pirate themed? I just now realized that we're indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. No. Come on, pirate dad. Why don't you talk like a pirate with me? Yarg, ahoy, scurvy? Avast ye! I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon. Come on, Dad. You told me that this is just gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and my soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. Just mini golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place my hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we'll have fun when we beat them. Seriously, it'd be super competitive here. But Brian's the dad that always wants to one up us. So we have to be competitive with him because he's gonna be competitive with us. I won't be competitive with someone if they're not being competitive with me. Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys! See? Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they've already rented some golf clubs for a mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that? All right, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I just think it's just to play putt-putt on. Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, aye, Captain! Daisy winks at Amanda. Look at these two. They're two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. You a gambling man? Do I get you? Oh, that's smooth. Do I get you if I win? Amanda puts her hands over Daisy's ears. Gross! Oh! Brian blushes. He's clearly a little uncomfortable. How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? Strip mini golf. Maybe not. I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned about how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one every time. Damn. Well, I just said what I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. I'm just looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian, I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Do I get to play a little game? I do get to play a game. Oh my god. What the hell is this? This isn't right. Got it. Hole in one. Oh my god. Hole in one.
A hole full of balls.
Hole in one. Oh my god. I'm doing great. Oh, I'm gonna fuck this up. I know it. Oh no! No!
You've lost your ball.
Crap! I'm impressed with myself how I was getting all those hole in ones.
You've lost your ball.
Crap. Okay, is that a fake hole right there? Seriously, what's with this Russian roulette mini golf? This is strange. Oh my god.
To the bride.
Look at that. I'm amazing. Oh crap, come on.
Dead men sink no putts.
Oh, there's only 9 holes? Wow. Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking over to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right, it's just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Dad! Please, Amanda, please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep the streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over to the tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo. Oh, another round. Okay. All right, can I keep up the Jesus mini golf? No, I can't. I'm assuming it's 18 holes.
You've lost your ball.
All right, so that's one right there.
To
Perfect. Okay. Got that one. Oh, Jesus. Got that one. Oh my god, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. Oh, how do I deal with this? Oh crap. Oh crap. Yeah! Alright. Oh my god! Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Crap. Nope, they didn't get this one. Oh wait. What's the physics? Oh, where do you go with this one? Oh, this is the windmill one. Oh, so I have to get into the mouth. Okay. Well, we gotta let the mouth open again. What? It was a time limit? I had to wait for the stupid mouth to open. Unless you do it right at the beginning, whatever. I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but confetti cannons are going off in my brain, and someone is placing a wreath around the inner me with the words, "Best Dad" emblazoned on it. Man, that was some good shooting there, see? I have bested you on the field of battle. Mini golf is no joke. The secret to mini golf is that you have to be really, really good at it. Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I could take Daisy home and we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two enjoy your night. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Z, you cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourselves into too much trouble filing your paperwork. Can do. I'll make sure I get a perfectly reasonable in a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, I guess we should hit the bar now and get some drinks. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? It sounds like a plan. Brian and I walk into the freaky tiki, kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I've already proved my superior dadness for the day. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips up some 2 rum drinks inside the hollowed-out pineapples. He sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Usually, I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of my pineapple hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. Jesus. I also only water the lawn with bottled sparkling water. I just ran out, so you're going to have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for some Icelandic if that's all you have. It's sweet that you're willing to put all that work into taking care of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's okay, buddy. I just know the trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own. Man, even he's trying to be helpful, and I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always makes me want to own a deck. I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with these decks all the time. There's no way that they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. I have terrible news for you, Z. No. No, not them too. That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I have been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. Actually, I just helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, kind of took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half of this town with his bare hands. It's weird to know how you spend your whole life trying not to become your father, then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job, for me at least. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that. Until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have patio furniture that I haven't put together, still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Stare him down, unblinking. What the hell? I really want to do this. Oh, come on! Whatever. I look directly in his eyes, my brows furrowed. If he by some miracle of nature has telepathic abilities, I hope he can clear my thoughts loud and clear. You shall not best me, Brian. I will reign supreme.
Well...
Brian meets my gaze with equal intensity and moves slightly closer to me. You're gonna smooch? Wow, he smells really good. Like a burning campfire and cinnamon. I suddenly realize he doesn't actually have telepathic abilities. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I can do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason. I think. Let's keep it moving. Compliment his beard. I really like your beard, Brian. Your beard is nice. It looks healthy. Thanks, I grew up myself. Hey, you're not allowed to dad joke another dad. Is this how your daughters feel all the time? I'm upset. Hi, upset. I'm dad. No! I mean, you walked right into that one. That's Dad Joke 101. Listen, buddy, I took Dad Joke 101 years ago. I'm in the 400 level class and well on my way to a degree in fart humor. Wow, Amanda must be so proud. She is not. I look around the room and take in all the kitsy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian and I. I gesture to it. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. Really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over. He's right. But I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep, I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days, catching a fish, drinking a beer, you know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there, and oh man, that's some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. I had my line out too. Then all of a sudden, it just starts running. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out, and the rod ripped out of the rod sack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call out my shipmates, and it's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting that Tucker the guy out. I get him up in the surface, and finally get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen, Hemingway-esque. I get to the boat single-handedly. And you know what happens next? What happens next?
Shucks.
The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail, knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on the deck. The fish is gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away? I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would have been supportive. Oh man, fishing's the life. Haven't got enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. Are you kidding me? I can only say I'm amazing. I'm amazing. No one can outfish me! I am a fishing king! I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Wanna go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Come on, it will be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers and we can sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Z good at catching fish royal daddy for nothing. I am spinning a web of lies that I feared that will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time, kiss my bass, Brian. Oh, come on! I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that. Gladly. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to be a whole thing, isn't it? Once Brian takes over babysitting Dewey's, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hang of Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? Nah, he was pretty gracious about it. Like, frustratingly gracious. Yeah. How dare that guy have some decency? Come on, Dad, it seems like a neat dude. I think so. I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She seems super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids, so she kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. Huh. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Oh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking. I like fishing. I actually like fishing. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end, with no promise of getting a tangible reward. Your only companion being the fear of doubt in your harbor deep within your heart. I think I read that right. Fishing's fun, but you'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection, or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It is my constitutional right not to outright refuse this order. To outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold. I'm in. All right, I'm bushed. I'm gonna call it a night. Don't wake up too late. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Dad tip number 77, don't smoke. Alright, I don't think I got a good grade on this one. I had 2 bad moments. 2 bad moments here. Mini golf did great. B.
Not bad.
B. Click to continue. Okay.
Welcome.
Soft boy.
You've got dads.
It was gonna be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What?
Hey.
You know, the